Welcome, everybody. Hopefully some people come. Twould be nice. Today has been a good day, an expensive day, but a good day. Yeah, I may have gone on a little bit of a Christmas spree. I have another piece of plastic in it. So many plastic tabs. There we go. Packaging these days, man. Come on, get out of my blanket. This is so hard with fake nails. Come on. There we go. Okay. I have a Christmas blanket. Look at that. It's the softest blanket I own, and it makes me happy. So hello. Roy got groomed today. There he is in all his groomed glory. Tuckered out. I got a scalp treatment done today. They saved my scalp. This is the first time I can remember my scalp not being itchy. So I'm so happy. Yeah. I am going to do some writing tonight. So, yes. We have a CB Friends. Welcome. I'm editing my book, so we'll be semi-paying attention because I'm also doing sprints with some college friends in Sam's server. Nice. Colleague? I don't know if it's college or colleague. My brain is dead tired. Let's see. This is my first set I've ever gotten done professionally. So, yeah. Like, I've had gel before, but this is my first ever acrylics. It was a mess, let me tell you that. A very, very sad scalp. Friends from college. Okay. Looks so good. Thank you. So they're holding up well, except for my thumb, because I've been using it to get stuff off of counters and scratch at things. So it's chipping away the white tip already. Anyway, yeah. Tonight I'll be working on my Dark Academia, which is I need to edit the first section of chapter 1. So let's see. This one? Yes. My draft is currently at 8,152 words. And it's 3 chapters. Most of this is chapter 1 and 2, because the third chapter is like 1,000 words, if that. Because it's epistolary. But yeah. I need to do some deep diving and figure out the voice for the old as dirt pagan god that is possessing a human. And because his POV is the epistolary, and I need to figure out how to portray him. Yeah. Let's see. So, Carrie, hello. Welcome to the chaos. How are you? Are you alive or are you a zombie? Sometimes, man. Sometimes work turns you into a zombie. Roy's head is on my phone. You were so cute, sir. He got groomed this morning. It took them so long. It always takes them so long to fix them up. Yeah. Anyway, Yes. So I need to find a timer. I think we're going to start off with a 25. Let's do that one. YouTube be weird. On my laptop, when I open up a video, the first second or two, it always turns the video black and white, and then the color comes in. I don't know why. Ta-da! Okay. But yeah. Let's see. Carrie says, I'm alive, but cold weather equals achy, so not zombie, but I feel like an old person. I see. Well, I work with old people at work every day. I love 90% of them. I guess it's YouTube being quirky. Yeah, I don't know. And it's starting to get dark in my room, and it's only 4 o'clock. Yeah, okay. I have a 25-minute timer. So, let's see. We'll go with this one. Yeah, so for this 25-minute sprint, I am going to read over what I've got, read over the notes from my classmates that read it, and see what I can do. Let's see. I don't work as closely with the residents at my work as a receptionist, but I like most of the ones I do interact with. Nice. Yeah. Okay. We are going to be slightly productive tonight. So I will see you guys in 25 minutes. I will come up with a question, and it shall scroll around the bottom in a couple minutes. So see you in 25. Apparently, I forgot to turn down the volume.
That's all right.
Hello!
Hi.
We have picked up one of the most amazing people on the planet. We have a Gwenna.
That's sweet. Thank you. Hello. Aw, shucks. I'm just the Gwenna.
The Gwenna. The Gwenna.
Yeah. When I was in college, I used to go around saying, "You don't need to use pronouns with me. You can just call me the Gwenna."
There you go. There you
And
go.
to be honest, that was the confidence I needed to get through college. Like the moment I stopped saying that about myself, things went downhill. So maybe there's a correlation.
There you go.
Maybe there's a correlation there. How are you?
Good. I spent so much money today.
I bet you did. How's your head feel though?
So good.
I bet it feels 10 pounds lighter.
Oh my gosh.
Your curls are immaculate.
Like the first time that my head's not itchy.
Oh.
Like, what is this? It's so nice.
I mean it. Your curls look fantastic today.
Thank you. Yeah, they did my hair after.
Glorious. It looks beautiful.
I know. And I bought a Christmas blanket.
Aw.
And the softest pajamas I've ever felt in my life.
Aw.
I know.
I think you had so much fun.
I got a clean, groomed puppy. Hi, Roy.
You're both groomed.
Yeah.
Hi, Roy.
Who's a good boy? You are my best boy. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yeah. And I got a soft serve cone on the way home.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. It was delicious.
You are speed running a good day.
I am. So, good stuff. Good stuff. During the sprint, I went over some of the feedback that I have on my first couple chapters of studying demonology and got distracted by some dropout reels because, somebody did a compilation of Brennan monologues. I was like,
that's all you need to keep yourself occupied for at
least 30 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. So I need to figure out at what point to start the story now. Mm-hmm. And like what opening line I need, because right now my opening line is very hooky, but it leaves people kind of confused. My first sentence is, my mother's intestines plastered the wall, her dark gore dripping onto the rug I recently cleaned. So it's like right at the action. Well, it's at the tail end of that action and starting the next action. So it's like, how far before that do I start? I think I need like a couple paragraphs of normalcy, and then the attack happens.
I disagree. No? Firmly disagree.
Yeah.
And I firmly disagree because you can put backstory after an opening line.
Mm-hmm.
Plenty of short stories do. You know that.
That's true.
And your opening chapter, at least your opening scene of the demon possession, I mean, I've read it. It's pretty solid. Mm-hmm. But if you need to add more, I would do so only after you have, one, finished your first draft and know for a fact that you want to add more, right? Mm-hmm. As if your word count's already too high, that's not the place to add more words, right?
My first chapter is already 3,500 words for one chapter.
It doesn't seem... Here's the thing with like critique partners who only read certain chapters is that they leave themselves with so many questions that they feel have to be answered in that moment. But in reality, it's that urge to want to know more that drives a reader through the whole of the book. So
Mhm.
striking that balance between tension and not enough information is really hard to do. And I thought you did it well in the first chapter. So I have a bone to pick with your readers.
They're called my classmates.
I have a bone to pick with your classmates.
Okay. Ugh,
I don't know. I'm a little possessive of your work, though.
how dare, Carrie? How dare you make me want to actually finish a draft? What?
Look, you preach, Carrie.
No!
Preach at her,
No!
Carrie. Preach
Let
at
me
her,
just
Carrie.
edit! Let me just
Tell her
edit!
the holy words.
Oh, dear. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Yeah. I need to also figure out the headspace of my pagan god that's a couple thousand years old. Some of the feedback I got was all three of my characters have pretty much the same voice. So I need to I've edited the first chapter and tweaked it a bit. Second chapter staying the same. Third chapter is just I need to figure out like what kind of vocabulary does this dude use? What kind of metaphors? Like,
I don't disagree that that is something that you should do. I think, though, at this point, it's not the issue that the characters all sound the same. It's that the characters are all still versions of you because you haven't finished the book and you don't know what their character arcs are yet. And you don't know who they're going to be by the end of the book and how that needs to be reflected in their daily language so that they can then become the best version of themselves.
How dare you speak truth?
It's just for me that sounds like a dev edit issue and not a drafting issue.
I know.
Maybe you should be drafting, Laura.
I still only have 3 chapters written, plus a couple of bonus scenes that I had to write for assignments. Yeah.
Yep. I'm gonna just.
This is a study in demonology. Gary says the worst thing you ever wrote is better than the best thing you didn't. Ooh, how dare you guys spit fire? Let's see. Well, you don't have to finish the book first to know the characters well. If you I did outline. I have an outline for this.
Did you outline their character arc, their emotional development?
Ish.
Well. Laura. Laura. Laura.
I don't know the difference between emotional beats and plot beats because, like, don't they cause each other?
They should reflect each other, yeah.
Yeah, like.
Sorry, I got a gnat on my screen. Hold on a second.
Dang it!
Dang it. I almost had it too.
Let's see.
Its days are numbered.
JC liked the opening line. Thank you. It was a dreamy day. And Roy is the bestest boy. Let's see. 'Twas a glorious day, and it did not make me sick. Unlike Hocus Pocus lady. Winifred, that's her name. Let's see. Okay. What did you get up to that sprint?
I got home, and then I called my mother. Ooh. Yeah, that's what that was. It was FaceTime with Grandma. I got home literally at 5:01, and I was getting on my computer, and I pulled out my phone to disconnect my headphones, and I saw my mother's text, and I was like, I haven't called my mother. She hasn't seen my mother in a week. So I pulled up FaceTime Grandma and put her on with the put her on with a grandbaby. So they had a good 30 minutes of chatting time, her and grandpa. My stepfather's father just passed away. So grandbaby time is essential for grandparents' well-being. Unfortunately, you got to keep up with them. You know, you got to feed the family the steady contact with the small child. So that's what I did. And now my husband has taken her outside, and it is my chore to figure out dinner, which I think we're just going to do grilled chicken, and which we already have grilled. So it's just going to be a microwave and a bag of Caesar salad. I think it's going to be
sounds perfection
tonight. Easy dinner night.
He says, as a grandmother, yes.
You see?
Let's see. A clean first draft. I love clean first drafts.
They don't exist. They're a myth. It's never existed ever.
Fine.
You know what I love? Unicorns. They're not real either.
No. Well, we'll do a quick rundown of the question that I asked for this sprint.
Oh.
What are your dreams like? Like, how do you dream? What do you see? What do you hear? Are you you?
I'm very rarely me. I'm usually some other version of me, or some character, or some version of a character, or some version of a person that may one day be one of my characters. Very rarely myself. When I am myself, usually a nightmare. Usually not a good sign. Yeah. Looks and sounds and feels, always usually pretty realistic. Like as realistic as like I can see and I can sound and I can feel. It's like I'm very connected in my dreams. Not realistic as in the material is realistic, because God
yeah.
You know what I mean? In the dreamscape. Yeah. That's about
Very
it.
cool.
What about you?
My brain is a little on the strange side. So, yeah.
Who would have thought?
I know. I have different modes. So, like, if it's a nightmare, usually it's an illustration style with a sound track going with a limited color palette. If it's a regular dream, then usually I'm a character from something, not my own characters, but like I have been Harry Potter so many times. I've even been Loki a couple times. I had a plot to take over the world using mayonnaise, and I knew it was going to work. And then I woke up and I'm sad I couldn't remember what the plot was. But I know. I usually incorporate things from stuff that I've read, like different elements of I Spy pages as a kid would show up in my dreams. Yeah. I don't know. If I'm a character, I'm usually a boy. Sometimes I have been me, but like third person camera behind me. One time I had the same dream 3 nights in a row from different perspectives. The first night I was Batman. The second night I was Robin. The third night I was the camera. Yeah.
I've had that before. The same dream from different perspectives. Yeah, for sure. I've had that. And okay. Sorry, I completely lost track of what I was saying. Brain. Oh, usually when things repeat for me, it's because it's a nightmare. I've had the same like 5 or 6 nightmares my entire life, like probably from pubescence. Like they're usually the same nightmares going on, but like it's always, oh, this is what happened in your last nightmare. A little recap at the start, and then it picks up fresh with new nightmare fuel. And then the next time I'll have that nightmare, I'll be like, and this is what happened in your last nightmare. And it picks up fresh again. Like, oh, thanks. I really needed that.
I hate the nights when I wake up like 5 times and it picks right up again every time, and it's like,
come on now.
Let me just rest, please. Yeah. I think some illustration styles I've dreamed in is Where the Wild Things Are, the book. I've been in anime, like I was Alan Walker, Findy Gray Man. But like, yeah, I don't know, strange stuff. My sister, I think, takes the cake because one night she dreamed she was in a pyramid with mummies and she died and credits started rolling in her dream. I've never had credits. But yeah. Anyway, Carrie says, I never remember specific details. I'll wake up sometimes with the feeling of the dream. Naughty, sad, exciting, etc. If it's scary, sad or scary, I sometimes wake up crying and not remembering why. CB says, my dreams are super vivid. Sometimes I'm a third-party observer, but usually I'm a POV. Sometimes myself, a fictional character, or a random third option. Let's see. Carrie says, oh wait, only dream I can kind of remember is a recurring one where I'm wandering around trying to find a bathroom. Then I wake up and have to go. Nice.
That's funny.
Eva says, THC really impacts my dream recall. I'm always me, but I'm not always this person that I am here on Earth. Very interesting. Let's see. Scrolling. Let's see. Okay, let's see. JC says, I do understand the need to want as clean of a first draft as possible. Totally get it. Let's see. There are people who can write a clean first draft. I'm not one of them, but I have heard things. Therefore, when I say clean first draft, I don't mean perfect. That doesn't exist. But there's a difference between needing 10 rounds of editing and needing only 3 rounds. Yeah. One dream I still remember was in 8th grade while on my DC class trip. I dreamed all the exhibits at the Holocaust Museum came to life and chased me. Woo! No, thank you.
Like a Holocaust museum? That's triple scary.
Yeah. It says, I've had dreams repeat, but they tend to stop and a new dream repeats. I've had 2 or 3 lucid dreams. Melatonin makes me have nightmares, but I don't get night terrors or anything. Oh my gosh. I have repeating locations. Like, I have a dream version of the house I grew up in. I have a dream version of the college I went to. And I have a dream version of Disneyland. So we go to those 3 locations all the time in my dreams. It's one time I went to Hogwarts, but like as a tourist with regular people from church. And I was like, I've read the book so many times. I know how many steps it takes to get to certain rooms and stuff. And like, but we were having a race car race outside on the Quidditch pitch. And our race car was the grilled cheese. And it was me and my sister. I don't know, man. My dreams are ridiculous.
Not the grilled cheese on the Quidditch pitch.
I know. Yeah. Let's see. I have never had a smartphone in my dream. No.
I have, yeah. Not like using it as in doom scrolling, but I've like had it in my hand or had dreams where it was on my person, or like dreams where I need to get to a phone to call someone and like I can't find my phone, I can't find it, or like it's someone took it and I gotta go and get it in order to reach someone else. Like it's usually a tool in my dreams for sure.
I don't think I've ever had a phone or used a phone in my dream. But we did have like the backpack radio phone for the military in one of them when we were crossing a bridge in the jungle once in my dream. Yeah. Let's see. The worst dreams are ones where I have to use the bathroom. It usually means I have to actually use the bathroom. I don't get those dreams. You have a few locations. We had just been there that day. I woke up in my hotel room and scared the crap out of my friend. Let's see. Let's see. I usually have to run. Fortunately, it's across the hall. Nice. One of my dreams was we were on a family vacation in Italy, never been, and we were driving the car, and my dad's like, "Hey, look at that creepy haunted house thing over there across the street. Let's go." So we go. Suddenly it's nighttime. The Tim Burton versions of Tweedledee and Tweedledum are in the basement,
Ew.
and it was terrifying. And there was a guy, I think he shows up in One Piece, a guy with an Egyptian beard who walks backwards was in the garden in the back. And he got my sister to sell my soul so he could teach her hypnotism. And they wouldn't let me burn the contract. And it was terrifying, man. Anyway. Problem is running is not something I can do these days. Bye, Carrie.
Bye, Carrie. Thank you for scolding her with me.
Yeah. Anyway.
That's a good question.
Yay. It is time for the next sprint. So, Gwenna, 30 or 45?
Let's do 45.
Okay.
I feel like I can feed my child and my family in that amount of time. And on the last sprint, I might actually be able to work. If my child and family feel like eating, we'll see. It's what, 6 p.m. your time over there or 5 p.m.?
Me?
Yeah.
5.
5. Wow. That daylight savings is weird.
I do. You're in Arizona, so you don't have the weirdness.
The first time that we did the spring forward,
Mm-hmm.
I showed up to work an hour early because my clock on my phone changed over, but nothing else I owned changed over, and I didn't notice that. And I was like hauling ass to work, and they were like, "Hey, Gwenna, your first isn't booked. You can stay home." And I was like, "Okay." I'm kind of already outside. And then I walk in, and 5 seconds later, I got to walk in. And so it was meant to be. But I had a whole panic attack about being late, even though I ended up 2 hours early.
Well, there you go.
It was something, man. Time zones. Anyways.
All right. We are going to get sprint numero dos underway. In 3, 2, 1, go!
Hi.
All right. Welcome back. I may have
Thank you.
some food.
Oh, good.
It's a homemade McChicken.
Oh,
Yeah. My
looks yummy.
brother and his wife put it all together.
Oh, fun. Yeah, we ate too. We did the chicken Caesar salad, and then I folded all the laundry I need for my private sessions tomorrow. Then the kiddo came back in, so I got her ready and got her dinner, which is cold pizza because she did not want me to put it in the microwave, and cheese puffs because she would not eat a vegetable. So, you know what? Toddler wins. She got some carbohydrates, some vegetable, and some protein. There we go.
That is an absolute win. So, I, for some reason, am avoiding drafting. I don't know why. My brain is like, you can't start a new chapter. I don't know if it's the blank page or what, but it's like paralysis. Don't know. So, yeah, I did not write. I wrote chapter 4 and the character's name, and that was it. And
You know, the book I just read had some advice on that. I'll go find the book and then I'll go get it for you. And on the final sprint, I'll tell you if you can't break through it on this next sprint.
thanks. Yeah, so I did that, and then I had the last leftover taco, and now I mean the last leftover chicken sandwich.
There you go.
And I fed Roy, let him in the backyard for a bit. Yeah. Pretty much just an impasse. Yeah. Anyway. Woo. I don't know. Because my sister-in-law who made it called it a McChicken. So I'm just going with what the cook named it. But hello, Andy. And hello, Christian. And Eva said, I should start researching keywords and good titles and how to do descriptions, but instead, I'm gonna wing it and post this video tonight. My video is up. Don't go watch it unless you want to watch it, please. Likes without watch time kill channels. Ain't that the truth? Let's see. Christian says, I know I'm late, but hello, friends. Hello. All the highs. You totally can spell.
Every now and then. Every now and then. You know, that's my husband's name too. Let's see if I can figure it out. One of these days I'll know where the H goes.
So JC has posted the link to Eva's video and her poetry collection, which is up for pre-order. I take it the title is Me Poetically. That is cool. I like the rhyme. We had a wave. It could be a net chicken, short for nettles. We have hello, Leah.
They said hi, Leah. Can you say hi?
Hi.
Thank you.
Hi.
She said that with one cheese puff in hand, Cheeto dust all down her face, and half a cheese puff in her cheek. Just so that
all
you guys
with the world.
You can envision that.
Oh, yes. Mia says, I am finally back with the kiddo. Success! Eva says, make some short /TikToks with the cute hair. They wait for writing to begin. Oh, good. Welcome back. I need to eat too. Jessica! Hello, I've been here, but I'm gaming. Also, kiddo says hi. Hello, baby berry.
And hello, baby berry.
Let's see. All the highs. Toddlers are the best.
She had a meltdown for 15 minutes of that sprint.
Oh.
And now
Over anything in particular?
She dropped her water outside. Dada came inside to replace her water at the start of the sprint. And 30 minutes later, she dropped her new water bottle again. So Dada obviously went inside and picked up her water and brought it in. And, she was upset that he left her when there was a dog walking outside. And he took her water while he did it. How
dare.
So of course she came in and she was very upsetty spaghetti. So and then of course it was mama cuddle time, and then let's get your hands washed and get you food. And I asked, "Are you hungry and tired?" And she said yes and yes. And I said, "Okay, food." I also hate being hungry and tired.
Same. Eva says she has meltdowns herself. So,
Facts.
Very relatable.
Facts.
At least to tell her she has an excuse. I have none.
Again.
Well, And Jenny, hello. Welcome. Let's see. All the highs. All right. My question was, how do you push yourself to take the plunge and actually start typing words for your writing session?
1 second.
Because sometimes I am flighty and I will go where the inspiration wind takes me.
Her hands are so bad. I have to go wash them. We were trying to wipe them. The wipe is not cutting it. I'll be back.
Okay. Yeah. So, yep. Sometimes I just have to set a timer and go with a poem or something. I don't know. Yeah. Look at that. Oh, the love. Woot woot. I hope you're doing all right, Jenny. Haven't seen you in a while. Yeah. So, I don't know. Is it Fear of the Blank Page? I don't know. What is Fear of the Blank Page? It's like, it's not afraid that I'm going to mess it up. It's just hitting the start button. I don't know if it's an ADHD thing with the executive dysfunction or what. Let's see. It said, I'm good working on tool books, so heads down and pen up. Woohoo! Well, singular. Head. One head. Head down and pen up. There we go. Oh, yeah. So, Roy is so adorable. I am very excited for snuggling in new pajamas and a new blanket tonight. Let's see.
She has clean hands. My
And
couches are clean. I'm not sure about that one. As pure as any 2-year-old, I guess. They're all mischievous.
All right. There is a form for open poetry open mic night. There we go. Eva says, I'm probably done now since I got that video up. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I may play some Minecraft. I may watch some videos.
Mm-hmm.
Clean house for about 5 seconds.
That's a fact.
Yep. Oh,
I have absolutely no advice for you about taking the
It's
plunge
so
and actually
soft.
writing.
yeah.
I wish I had some advice for you. I do not. That's what writing craft books are for.
It's like I'm feeling a slight draw to my old fanfic still that I haven't touched in 2 years.
I will say what's been helping me this past 2 weeks has just been grabbing a writing craft book and then reading like 10 pages. And usually by about 10 pages in, I'm like, oh, I want to write.
Oh,
Yeah.
that sounds pretty
so,
good.
Yeah. So.
And we have a full shelf of writing craft books.
That's a fact.
Staring at me.
Man. And then they just.
How many of them have I read? This many. Out of this many.
Oh no!
I know.
Oh no, Laura. Do you have The Art of War for Writers by James Scott Bell? It's a little red book.
No.
Okay, then I will go get my copy and send you the pages of his advice on that.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
I have. Where'd it go? Art and Fear. Maybe I should put that one down. Yeah. I have the 12-week year for writer, which I have read and I have tried to implement before. I've gotten like 2 weeks into the 12 weeks and then it peters out. So it's like,
what is that?
So you break up the year into 12-week chunks, so you have 4. Mm-hmm. And then you have a 13th week, which is your rest week in between each quarter.
Mm-hmm.
And you break up, so you have like 3, at max, 3 goals that you want to tackle that quarter, that you want to focus on. Usually it's 1 or 2. And you break up that task into subtasks and assign it to which week you want to do which subtask. And you have an accountability buddy that you do a weekly recap with every week. And just see what you've done. And you tally up how many goals and habits you've ticked off for the week. And you need to get to at least 80 for the week. So perfection is not a thing. Like, they don't expect perfection, but you need to get to like 80. So I've done it before for a R&R. I did a crash course 2-3 week version, and that helps. Yeah. I have a whole Milanote setup for it. I even took the time to hourly plan out my days for the week. To schedule in my work and to schedule in the live streams and to schedule in my appointments and stuff like that. Yeah. It's like, should I give it another try, or am I just not mentally suited for something that's structured? Or maybe just do it for like a 1 or 2 week deep dive. I don't know.
I mean, the advice that I've read most popularly in craft books seems to be, you don't need to have a set writing schedule. You don't need to have set writing goals. All you need is a word quota. You know what I mean? Like a weekly word quota. That way, if you miss a day, you miss a day. But you need to track that word quota somewhere visual so that blank page, that little blank spot on the calendar, is staring into your soul, telling you need to hit that word quota for the week, or else, that seems to be what best motivates me, is that not the daily, because God knows with a toddler, I have no set schedule whatsoever, or how many words I can get. But as long as I'm writing like 5,000 weekly, I tend to feel pretty good about myself. You know what I mean?
Like, for this whole week, I've only written 3 poems, so that was like 450 words, and edited 2,000 words. And that was all last night. Like, I haven't done anything else the whole week.
So the creative energy is there because you did it just last night.
Yeah.
It's just this block from actually drafting a project. Hmm.
The best writing challenges I've done were when I tracked hours or minute chunks. So like, because it's less pressure of being like, I don't know how much time to allot to get to a certain word count. But if it's hourly, it's like, I know I can schedule 2 hours right here, and whatever I get done, I get done. And it's not a question of, can I fit in 2,000 words today? I have no idea, but I can fit in 2 hours. So it's less anxiety of like, I don't know.
Of goals.
Like, yeah. So
Yeah.
like my best writing day was 9.5K. And that was just moving locations. Like I started in my dining room, and then I went to the library, and then I went to the coffee shop, and then I went back to the dining room, and then I went to my bed. And that really worked. So it's like,
I love that, moving locations. I move a location every time I finish a scene. Yeah, that helps. Even if it's literally just getting up from my dining room table and sitting on my couch within view of my dining room table, like it does help. You could do the sticker method, like the star tracker sticker method.
Which I've done for years. I just haven't this year. I haven't since I moved back home.
That's the thing about home. It kicks some habits and builds some back, and it's tough living with family, man.
I haven't written consistently since I've been home. I have not journaled consistently since I've been home. Like, I haven't journaled in at least 6 months.
Sounds like maybe you need to journal this next sprint. Then maybe you can work through whatever's blocking you for the draft.
That sounds pretty good.
That sounds doable?
Yeah.
I think that's doable.
Yeah. It's been so long, my journal isn't even on my desk anymore. It's in my closet.
Wow.
I know.
Wow.
Yeah. Let's see. Jenny says, I'm not mentally suited for something that structured for sure. Too many, shiny moments. My ADHD will come in when I'm working on a long project and be like, I'm running out of steam and focus and energy. Let's write a flash fiction. And then I'll whip out 3 flash fictions and I'll be like, okay.
I don't know how you do that.
I'm down this rabbit hole now. The novel, I'll get back to that a different month. I'm in short fiction mode.
That's crazy to me because short fiction for me takes so much more effort than drafting.
No, man, no.
It takes so much more effort. Writing that fall fiction contest short story, I was pulling my hair out sentence by sentence. I was like, this sucks. How do people ever do this?
My problem is trying to get up to the minimum word count for some of them. It's like, this is so hard. How do I stretch it to 4,000 words? Like, oh my gosh.
That's crazy.
I know.
I am paring down, like looking at where I can make conjunctions out of words because my word count gets too high. I can't do it. It's too much, man.
So part of my issue is when I start drafting novel projects, I'm drafting them like flash fictions. And so it's all like, as fast as I can, like getting through the plot and like make sure every word counts. And it's like, I don't give it room to breathe. And I'm an underwriter. So it's like, my first draft of my first book was 51K. And by the third draft, it was like 78K.
Yeah.
So it's like, how do I give it room to breathe and like let the reader sit in the emotions and like keep things more mysterious for longer instead of just outlining like this is what's happening. This went down. Boom, we're at the finale.
I love that we have opposite problems. Because I'm still sitting here on my 125,000 word manuscript. Like, I got to get another 10K down. I'm 10K down into this edit, and I got to get another 10K down into this edit.
Nice.
I'm halfway through this edit. I just need to chop another 10K, but I don't know from where.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've added every do not is a don't in the book. Okay, I've done as much as I can. Man.
EC says, so try focusing on setting a certain amount of time to write on your days off. Because you know on days where you're working, it's going to be harder to do. I think it's only have 2 days off a week. So that's just 2 days to write. And it's like, it's not a lot. And then on my days off, I still spend over half of my time awake scrolling because I'm finally getting time to veg. I don't know.
Sounds like journaling.
Journaling sounds good.
Journaling sounds good.
If you want just half the time for work days, say at least do a 30-minute sprint on the days you work, only if you're up to it. Journaling does count as writing, but it doesn't count toward your story. Let's see.
It loosens things up for the story.
Could. Let's see. I love doing flash fictions. That's very easy for me. Longer pieces are harder, but I still write novels. Let's see. I always struggle making it short. I have entire subplots I need to drop.
Fact.
Underwriters unite! But 2 days is better than no days. Gotta start somewhere. Yeah, ain't that the truth? Why can't I just understand my characters innately right off the bat?
Bitch, if I knew the answer to that, you know how much I make selling that?
Yes.
I wouldn't have a job. I wouldn't need to do nothing but talk about that all day long. I would make so much money.
Yeah. It's like, I'm just making you up as I go along. I have no idea.
Oh,
yeah. 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 Well, we'll do a third sprint. Do you want a 30 or another 45?
I don't think my kid's going to last 45 minutes till bedtime. Let's do a 30.
All right. Let me go forth and search. Do, 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 do. Let's do this one. Once again, it's black and white when it starts. Every video on my laptop. It won't let me rewind it. Anyway. Okay. There we go.
Oh, I like this one.
Let me see.
It feels very like December 1st.
Let me scroll it. Thank you. Whatever. Okay. We are starting in 3, 2, 1, go! Ooh.
Drama in the background tonight.
Ooh. Is it entertaining drama at least?
No, it is the child complaining that she must wash her hands after she goes pee.
Dang it.
You know, what can you do?
How dare.
What can you do?
No.
God forbid we don't want pee-pee hands all over our house.
Well, you know. So
good. I'm glad you're back.
I read the pages. You're not muted. You just turn off the camera.
Yeah, I just turned off the camera so you didn't see your face.
Cool.
Great.
I read the pages Gwenna sent me, and I wrote November and got some washi tape on there. And now I'm printing out some Frankenstein Del Toro version pictures to put in there. And then I shall start journaling.
Were the pages helpful at all?
I think so. Yeah. So exercise does usually help me. Journaling as my character, I've only done once so far. I didn't get too far, only a couple pages. Yeah. But also working on something else. Done that before. So yeah. Now I'm hot. What the heck? Okay. Oh, and I dug up one of my boxes full of washi tape. So that was nice. If you have not seen the new Frankenstein movie, highly recommend. There's just a couple screenshots. Probably can't really see it. But he is fine. My goodness. Yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one. I will definitely own that one. So let's see. Go into the comments. Yeah, I don't really like alarm sounds. Gwenna has left the building. Aha. Let's see. Yeah. First you make her pee in the potty, then you make her wash her hands. Growing up is hard. It is hard. Oh, Roy doesn't wash his paws. Let's see. I spent that whole sprint catching bugs in Pelia. Nice. 200 words for Christian and ate a snack. I have a snack here. 2 snacks. I've never played Pelia. I've only seen a couple screenshots of a trailer or something. I can't explain it. Good job, Christian. Let's see. I started working on what I want to plan for next month and into next year for posts. I want to be more interactive with my social media presence. Nice. It was so good. When I scroll threads, 90% of my threads page is just Frankenstein posts. And I'm not mad about it. It's all Frankenstein or Brendan Fraser's The Mummy that's getting a new installment with the original cast. So I'm excited. Let's see. It's a life simulator game, sort of. It's got farming, mining, fishing, hunting, etc. with no big bad enemies. Thinking a tag video and then a direction of the channel video, maybe? I don't know. Thoughts, veteran author tubers? well, I don't know. Some of my favorite videos are when authors go over and just give a rundown of all of their works in progress. Just do the whip rundown. Those are my favorites. A little peek behind the curtain. I've done 2 of those, I think, in the past. But yeah. So, let's see. JC says, everybody loves a good tag video. Also love good direction of the channel video. Very cool. Yeah. There's also fun ones you can do. Like, one of my favorite ones I ever did was making mocktails based off of my characters. That one was really fun. I think it was Marta. She did that, but with baked goods instead of mocktails. So that was really fun. Let's see. It said there's also a tag video where it has you answer the questions according to your whip. And Eva says, I remember that. I told the guy I'd be a fun at-home date night. The mocktails. Nice. Let's see. I like the cocktail video. Thanks. I had fun making that. Yeah. Let's see. Trying to think what are my favorite AuthorTube videos to watch. Yeah, I don't know. I like brainstorm with me videos. Those are fun. Yeah. Let's see. Eva says, are you guys doing Vlogmas or something similar? And if so, do you do daily posts or 12 videos? There are variations thereupon. Some people do a short. Some people do full-on videos for every day in December, and they have them filmed and edited and ready to go for at least half of them before December even starts. Yeah, you can do whatever variation you want. And some people count live streams as a video. Yeah. Let's see. Jason says, oh, Eva, a perfect one for you would be a letter to your future self, like 5 years from now, you. Those ones are fun. I do enjoy motivational videos where you basically just give a pep talk. Those ones I really like. I like the coffee chats where it's just a sit down and talk video. Jenny says, I don't know if I am going to do videos, but it is on the list just in case. I don't think so. I'm just not mentally up for it. And I'm going to have family flying in. So we're going to have a full house of shenanigans. So for about a week there will be my core family plus 1 in-law plus 3 grandkids. There'll be 10 of us in the house plus 2 dogs, Roy and my sister's dog, who's still a puppy. She's so cute. Her name is Zemo. So there'll be 10 humans and 2 dogs in this house. So there'll be lots of sleepy on couches. And yeah, it's going to be an epic event. And we're going to have a D&D night after the kids and my sister with her kids have gone back to Utah. So when it's calmed down a little bit, we're having D&D. And I'm excited. Let's see. Letter to my past self, too. Makes notes. Dig it. Yeah. Maybe one thing I've done on Milanote, not in a video, is I have a list of books that I'm using for reference for my novel. So inspiration, kind of comp titles. And I break down what I like about them that I want to incorporate into my own, and what I don't like about them that I want to avoid in my own variation thereupon. So something like that would be cool. Just breaking down your influences for your story. Yeah. If you journal, even you can do a video detailing your journal setup. That is true. It's gonna be great. I am buying a game to play with the kids. They call it magnet chess. It's not really chess. You basically just take a string and make a circle, and you have these magnetic pucks that you put inside the circle. So you one person puts one puck, the next person puts another one in, and if they attract each other and connect, you have to take them. And the first person to runs out of magnets wins. So I'm excited. See, you can do videos talking about the books you read. So many videos! Yay! Yeah. So if you're later in your process, you could do videos where you make art, character art, or where you commission character art. Yeah. There are tag videos about your main characters, what are their zodiac signs and stuff like that. Those are fun. I think Katie Ann Wrights has one of those. So also, my son would love that. I may need to set it up myself. He's so into science. Yeah. It's a game that does not require electronics. So I'm excited. Yeah. So let's see. Anyways, that is me. My watch is telling me stand up. Yeah. So should we do a 25-minute sprint so I can journal, or call it a night? I really need to call the pharmacy and get my meds swapped over so I can actually pick them up. Yeah. So, yeah, let's do 25. Oh, come on. Oh my gosh. Come on. Okay. We'll do this one. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Here we go. We're going to do one more sprint, and I will actually journal. So let's get going in 3, 2, 1, go. Alrighty. That was the 4th sprint. I journaled about a page, so a lot of writing. Yeah. Let's see. And I ate an orange. This is bravo. Christian got 315 words. Excellent. So I ended up swapping to planning things. Very nice. So at my current job, I'm hourly. And there is a appreciation fund that gets divvied up amongst the employees around Christmas time. Employees who are hourly. And so I might get my first ever bonus in my entire life next month. So I'm excited. I have no idea how much it's going to be. But hopefully I can put it towards a Florida trip for sometime next year. Because that would be awesome. I want to go see Universal Epic Universe. I want to go hang out with some friends. I want a vacation so badly. I have been working for over 6 months and only accrued 4 vacation days. Like, something fishy. Like, full time with overtime. Yeah. Let's see. Jenny is still planning. It says, I went from gaming to my computer. So I can do my 667 words of outlining before bed. Nice. Nia got 2,065 words for the day. Awesome, awesome. It would be awesome. Great work, y'all, with these word counts. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Like, we'll see what happens. Because my coworker has been there for over a year now and never got a raise. So it's like, do we get a raise after a year? Or just the bonus? I don't know. So, we shall see. Yeah. So, it is 7:20. Let me see. Is that the one I want? It is the one I want. Okay. I'm going to go and see if the pharmacy is still open and see if I can get my drugs switched over there if they take my insurance over there, because I am out. So I'm going to skedaddle and see you all in the future. Thank you so much for keeping me company. It's been great. Yeah. I'll see you all later. Have an amazing evening and a glorious rest of the week. And yeah. Let's see. Let's remove that video and add the other video. It's going to start playing automatically, but here we go. Open. That is the wrong one. Whatever. Anyway, good night.